Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Paperboy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is Saturday BOLO Day. We go through what sold over the last week and give you the deep dive into what they are and why they sold and what to look for when you're out there. And you always want to buy this if you see it.
Yep, this is a Playboy Volume 1, Number 1, first issue, December 1953, with Marilyn Monroe on the cover. It has been graded. It is in poor condition. It's a 0.5.
A qualified 0.5.
Qualified, yes. I originally got $1,000, and the guy didn't want it, so I relisted it, and I got $850 this time around. I can do a lot better with $850 than holding on to this magazine in poor condition. That I probably didn't pay a whole heck of a lot for.
Now, why is it qualified?
I think some pages are missing and torn out and
wow.
stuff like that inside, yeah. So, and stuck together, too, surprisingly.
So it's seen the wars.
Yes, absolutely. But again, if you ever see anything like this out there, make sure if it's too nice a condition, it might be the reprint.
Right.
So look for this one. I think this block in the corner is different, and it's only got 2 staples.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. That's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next up, I was going to put this on Whatnot and get $2, but I decided to leave it on eBay, and I ended up getting $42 for it.
It would be $3 in Whatnot.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Supposo Soap Die Cut Rabbit Pirates of Victorian trade card. I don't know when we listed this, but I'm very happy with that. And that is it.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Next up, Marvel Universe Savage Frost Giant and Loki action figure set. I think I got a full $110 out of this.
Wow.
It is a rare one. It's a bigger deluxe set, but it's very cool. Tough to find, and I'm happy I sold it.
Now, is that like one per case or something, or is it just a large size?
I think it's a Walmart exclusive, and it's a larger version where this character is like huge compared to the little ones from the set.
Right.
So, next up, G.I. Joe. Hasbro out of 50 vintage figures missing O-rings, so they're all half bodies, and I think we got there must be legs somewhere here, right? I hope. Are there legs? Oh, okay. So no legs, but their waist areas are there, it looks like, unless there's more pictures. I don't know. But again, I got $226, and I'm not complaining.
Now, let me ask why you have this many like this.
So I've been stockpiling G.I. Joes for years because I didn't have a good lister for him. Now I have a good lister. He knows who they are. And these were the leftovers from the ones that were complete with card and so forth.
So these came in damaged.
Correct, yeah. So
okay.
There's the leg. So yeah, you got some sets there, so not bad. It's going to take some work. But again, I couldn't have paid much for these, and this could be 3 different collection leftovers all jumbled together.
Wow. When life gives you lemons.
Next up, Famous Monsters of Filmland, November, December. Dracula, Elvira, Boris, who?
Karloff?
Exactly.
Karloff?
Exactly. It's a newer one. I don't know what year it is, but it's a newer one. But again, only $14. It's a cool cover, and Boris Karloff's in there. So
you know what the problem is?
What's that?
It's not acting. That's all grunting.
Exactly. That's what I heard. Yeah, you and me both. Next up, Rochester Americans Amex Pride NHL Vintage 30-inch pennant. I think I got $12 or $13 for this. It's a local AHL hockey team. Couldn't have paid much.
Now, how do you ship that?
We would gently roll it in a box.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Last up for me, Jurassic World Battle Damage Blue Spinosaurus. $300 I got for this. It might be going overseas. I can't remember. Anyways, it's gigantic. It probably cost $50 when it came out. I don't think it's that old. The Jurassic World.
Now, when you say gigantic, how big?
It's probably 2 feet long.
Okay.
Yeah. But we put that in the dimensions and stuff, so we got our price for it. But again, it's something that when you see these type of things, even if you got to pay $50 when they come out, sit on them for a few years, you're going to get 5-6 times your money.
Now, what would that be worth loose?
I would say $100 if it's complete and loose, easily, maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool.
Interesting.
We're up.
Thank you. First item we have today is Disneyland Holiday. First issue, spring 1957, with Adventureland and the Magic Kingdom. I picked it up. I was all excited. Thought it'd be a really, really good piece. Turns out it's fairly common. It goes for about $35. I got 44. I'm happy with that. Took a lot of pictures and everything like that. Buy it. if you pay right. I paid $5 on it and thought I really scored. I did okay. I mean, I turned it over in a few weeks for 44, so I can't complain about that.
Right.
But it wasn't nearly the windfall that I thought that it was. Up next, Jaime Martinez. I think he's shortstop for the...
I love that name.
He's shortstop for the Rochester Red Wings. I don't know. Colombia in mi violin. Yes, 99 cents at the thrift store.
Well, I have to look at that because if I sold that to someone and they paid $20 or whatever they paid from you, they would complain that you're showing it at least, I guess. But I have customers that would complain, you only paid 99 cents and you charged me 20, so.
Right.
We always cross that out just to save a little argument.
Yeah, I left it like this. Didn't feel like dealing with it. I generally don't deal in records. I know the thrift store I bought this at. It's actually a pretty good thrift store, and my wife looks at a lot of the clothes and stuff like that over there. So while she's doing that, I pick up the oddball stuff.
I remember the time I had the Action Comics #1. It said 10 cents. I crossed it out because I don't want the buyer to get pissed off.
Yeah, you definitely need to do that. Yeah.
Cool.
But again, I don't generally do records, but this is just one of those kind of oddball records that I said I'm going to pick this up because I can't imagine there's a lot of them out there.
True.
Because it's foreign language, foreign issue.
And you happen to be right.
Thank you.
Yeah, now you're getting into foreign records as well. Good for you.
There we go. It's in a stereo.
Oh.
So
good for
that.
If
you were wondering. Mis amigos de pescado están en la cocina.
Sí.
Up next, we'll switch from Spanish to French. Guide Metro, 1990, Montreal, Canada. I put this up basically for one of the big fans of our station, our channel here, Don, when you see this out there, I got $15 out of it. It's actually sold to Canada, so they paid international shipping on it. It literally is a two-sided card. It's a card.
Now, why didn't you put that thing at the bottom, the wording at the bottom of the cover?
Oh, to come? I don't know.
Oh.
Because I didn't see it. Honestly, it's because I didn't see it. I guess it opens up. I guess it's more in the card. But 3 by 4.5. So it's just a tiny little thing. Yeah. You would have put it in your pocket when you were taking the metro. So there you go, $15 out of something rather like that, and they had to pay $15 shipping on it to get it back up to Canada.
Wow,
so they paid $30 total for that.
Nice.
Up next, Ideal Writing Tablet Extra Quality, School Series, 1930s. Actually, got a question on it. I sold it for $15. Got a question on it. The gentleman said, is it lined or not lined? And usually I don't look that stuff up. However, I said, I think I know where it is. So I checked it out, and he ended up buying it for the $15. Cool.
Come on, I'm on the edge of my seat. Was it lined or not lined?
Oh, it was not lined.
Oh, good.
5 by 7 3/4, in case you were wondering. But that's a good thing to know, though, that people care, because next time I'll just list whether it's lined or not lined.
Yeah.
So there you go. Help you out if you're into selling vintage notebooks. Up next, Rural Delivery by Al Smith, the rural juror, as they said in 30 Rock. I don't know if you ever saw that or not. Say that 5 times fast. Rural juror.
I can't.
Exactly. Nobody can. Original comic strip art, January 2nd, 1956, Police. However, what's the problem with this, Mr. Magazine?
I don't know.
Read the description.
Board is cut in half as seen.
Yeah.
So the board is cut in half. Is that really a problem, though?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely takes down in value.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, imagine if you had a piece of original comics page and it was cut right in half.
Oh, okay.
And you had both halves.
Yeah.
It definitely takes down in value. That being said, it's one of a kind.
Right.
And so didn't really make too big of a difference. I got this you would have seen this in a haul video, as a matter of fact, when I went down to Ellicottville, down that way. And the gentleman, I just said, how much for the original art? And he just gave me a really low price and a whole pile. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I paid less for the entire pile, and this was in there than I sold this for. So sometimes you never know.
Yeah.
Up next, Cult Movies Magazine. Vampire, John Andrews, Peter Coe, Kenneth Anger. I know you sold it, and why didn't I list?
I've had this issue. I don't think I've sold it for that much unless I sold it on Amazon, but good for you.
Well, and I wonder why I didn't list Ed Wood or Bela Lugosi. I don't know. I have no idea at all. But I got $32 out of it. Now, what is your opinion of this title?
They sell. I mean, the ones I've had are, $15 to $25. I'm guessing in that range.
Okay.
Depending on cover and stuff. But yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Neat magazine right there.
You don't see them all the time, so.
Up next, Salvador Dali, the paintings, 1904 to 1989, 2-volume set, sealed, $184.
Hello, Dali.
Guess what that went for originally?
For $9.98.
$49.98. Very good.
Well, it looks like the 4 is written in though. So I think $9.98, and then someone put 4 in it.
And I think it's $49.98 for this set. It's a 2-volume set, but yeah, it's a $184 set if you happen to see it out there. There you go.
Wow.
And finally, I took a $200 offer on it.
Whoa, yowzer.
The Great Gatsby 1926 play program, Studebaker Theater, James Rennie in Chicago. You would have also seen this in a haul video. I picked it up in Springfield, Ohio. As a matter of fact, the person had a bunch of play programs. They wanted $5 each, which was a little more than I wanted to pay on them. So I stood there and went through them all and found this one was in there and said, this one's worth $5.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. Great Gatsby stuff from back in the day always sells. Now it's the public domain and you can do your own. So have at it. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. If you can hit the like button, that would help us out a lot. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.